Hey guys, it's Jackie here. Well, funny story, because I know you've been like, where have you been? Well, I actually filmed, oh my god, look at the dogs. It's so hot today in Bali. I know, they're always doing crap. Oh my god, they love the water so much, and it is so hot. I brought them out. Let me show you Bali today. It's hot. There's actually a bit of wind today. We tend to, because we are up by ton a lot, so we tend to get a little bit of wind sometimes. Pretty though, right? And look, can you see? They are harvesting. Hello! Salamasia! See, they are saying hard work, hard work. They're doing some hard work. They do actually do ridiculously hard work for, I'm sure, the amount of money they get, because it's a tough job and they do it out in the heat. My god. So yeah, so the rice cycle's about to end, which you can see. I'll show you. See, so they start to burn it once they've got all the rice. So it can get quite smoky when they start hitting my home, because they're harvesting. And the harvesters, if you didn't know about rice, it's every 3 months. Oh my god, look at the dogs. I worry about them going in there because of snakes. Come here! Come here! Oh my god, Speedies! So funny story, you haven't seen me for a while. I actually filmed 2 videos and my computer wiped. I got home from school one day, it was honestly tears. I got home from school one day and opened my computer and everything was gone. Honestly, absolute everything had been wiped. I had so much stuff on there. And you know when you're like, oh, I don't have time to back it up. Too busy, I don't have time to back it up, so I won't back it up. Well, I should have taken the few minutes to back it up. So I backed it up probably like a year ago. It's windy, so hopefully you can hear me. So I backed it up like a year ago, so I didn't lose everything that I've ever owned, or, you know, I always back it up because you always get a new computer or something. But I hadn't backed it up, and so I lost so much stuff. It was honestly like tears, because I was like, oh, I lost the videos, and I'd edited them. So of course I still had the videos on the camera, but I hadn't edited them, and that takes like forever, a lifetime. Oh, hang on. Come here. We got away. Traffic jam in Bali. So yeah, I hadn't backed it up, so it was so annoying because I lost my videos and I lost some photos, and I was just gutted. And then of course, instead of taking the few minutes to back it up, I had to spend a whole day trying to find stuff, and it wasn't easy because some of the stuff I just couldn't find, and some of it I did find, but lots of it I couldn't find. So it was a bit annoying, just to say a tad. Oh, we're getting more traffic, hang on. So what has been happening? Well, funnily, I don't know about you guys, but when you have kids, they kind of go through these spouts of being sick. And we went through this massive spout of sickness. And poor little Indy, she's 9, she got really sick. And she got sick with something that's quite common here in Bali, which is parasites. So it was funny because I was telling my brother the story, my lovely sweet brother, and he was like, you're a good mum, but how did you let it get that bad? Well, because I'll tell you. Because when you get parasites in your gut, and you get them a lot in Bali because they can be in food, water, and animals, so what was happening is her stomach, we've had them a number of times because it is quite common, but so she had a few days where she was sick and just like the runs, like constantly going to the toilet. And then I was like, oh, because here also you don't know, some of it's just Bali belly, right? So oh, you've got Bali belly and it's gonna go in a few days. And so she had this few days and then she got right, and I was like, oh, okay, it must have just been something she ate or drunk, or, I mean, you never know. People always say, well, what have you done? What have you eaten? What have you drunk? And I mean, God, for God's sakes, you're never gonna know. I mean, it could be absolutely anything that you've been eating or drinking. So and then she was fine for like a few days, and then she got a tummy bug, and we knew this was a tummy bug because it had been going around green school. And she, well, of course you know the difference between a tummy bug because she was vomiting and doing everything. And then funny thing with that is like 3 days had gone by and you know, I thought, oh, maybe I didn't get it. Maybe it wasn't a tummy bug. Maybe it was satiate. And then I ate a banana, and I had 2 bananas in a row, and I was like, maybe I've had too much potassium. Because my stomach was like pregnant. It was honestly like a pregnant woman. I was like bloated as hell. But you know when you're that bloated, you just want someone to like slice you open because it hurt. I was like walking around like my tummy was like pregnant. I was like, it hurts. It hurts so much. And then I walked over to the pool. So I'm walking over to the pool, and then I stop and I'm like, bleh, bleh. Just start throwing up. And then that was me for 24 hours. And to be fair, I haven't had a tummy bug. Even the kids were saying, when was the last time you had a tummy bug, Mum? I was like, I cannot remember. It was a long time ago. So it was like 24 hours of sickness, and I never sit in bed. I'm just not a lie in bed person. Even if I'm sick, unless it's vomiting, of course, because you can't go out. I'll go out, like if I've got cold, or I have to be pretty knocked out to stay in bed, because I just hate it. I'm like, why would I waste a day even though I feel like crap? So I spent 24 hours really in bed, not moving. Every now and again I'd be like, I have to move. But I was quite sick. Not the worst tummy bug I'd had, but I got to catch up on some dramas, some TV dramas. The weirdest thing was, I was in the mood for like the home edit and tiny homes and minimalism. So for some reason why I was vomiting, and I'd watch them all because I love those types of shows. Oh, my puppy. I love those types of shows. So I'd watch them all, and I just couldn't wait to watch them again. So I lay in bed and I watched them all over and over again. And so then what happened, so she got this tummy bug, went back to school. We thought, okay, she's back. The kind of sore tummy starts again, and the runs were going to the toilet all the time. And then so after having that for a few days, I was like, this is a bit weird. I pulled her, you know, she wasn't at school, and then I was like, this seems to be going on for a long time for Bali Belly. And then I said to her, maybe you have parasites. And then really, I was like, oh, I'll try and get you into our naturopath. Now, I never recommend anyone, you know this, well, unless they're super awesome, but I have to recommend Peggy. I really like Peggy. She's a naturopath, and she's at Bali Healing, which is in Batu Balong, Canggu really, so if you just think Canggu. And so I went to her. Me and Mila had to go to school for parent-teacher interviews. So I go to school for parent-teacher interviews, come home, and she would not eat and drink, and my lovely Pumbatu was trying to get her to drink, and she wouldn't drink. And I was like, this is not good now, like you're gonna end up in hospital, so, because you get dehydrated so fast here, so easy. And I was like, and she was like, I don't want to eat, I don't want to drink. And she was just super lethargic, and she's tiny, my little Indie anyway, she's skinny as a bone. She was honestly so skinny, I was like, you really don't look healthy. So I stopped in at Peggy, and it just so happened Peggy was coming out, because Peggy is busy. So Peggy, you normally have to book like months in advance to get into her. And I walk out and she was there, and I was like, Indy's really sick, and I got to bring her in. Thankfully she got me in, brought Indy in, and she had parasites. But she didn't just have parasites in her gut, they had gone to her liver and her gallbladder, which apparently was why she stopped wanting to eat, because when they hit there, oh, imagine it. And when Peggy, what I love is she does a live blood sample, so you get a really good idea of what's going on in your body. And so you could see all these little wormies, and because they'd gone to the liver and gallbladder, that was apparently why she wouldn't want to eat and drink, because it made her feel sick. Honestly, that afternoon she was on the medicine. That night she ate, and it was really just, she's still on the medicine now, because I was like, you gotta do it for a little bit, a month. So we're just finishing off the meds, and then she's all good. So that was happening. And then my other big news, this is big news, guys. Big news. Kingston. Oh my God, I got the fright of my life just then. Kingston is leaving green school. Okay, we're gonna turn round. Let's turn around, puppies. They got so dirty. Did you need to get that dirty? Should we go home? Oh, that's what happens when you want to go home. They don't want to go home. They run away. They're super obedient. Okay guys, I have to tell you, I am not a small dog lover. I've always had Labradors. I love Labradors. They're smart. And I'm sorry, but they're super stupid. Like seriously, they're really dumb. Like I worked so hard on their toileting. I've always had like dogs that toilet really easy. They get trained really easy. These guys are, there's going to be some toy poodle out there that lover that's going to go, Jackie, they're really intelligent. Well, I'm sorry, mine are not. So they are stupid. So I love them, but they're nothing like my Labradors. My beautiful Labradors that I've had. Okay, so funny story is that I've actually been gone like 15 minutes because one of the babies, she just, I don't know what she saw in the rice paddies, but she just ran, and so I spent like 15 minutes trying to get her back, and now look, seriously, I think it's gonna pee down on us. Look how dark it's dark. Oh, it's lighter over there. See, that's what we just had, and now, ooh, I think it's gonna rain on us. So let's see. That would be fun if we're filming and it starts to pee down on us. Let's just see how it goes. So big news. The biggest news. I actually probably never thought I'd be telling you this news because it just, I just never thought it would happen. But Kingston, so he's my middle baby, and he's 13. He is leaving green school. I know. It's crazy. So he's leaving green school, so he'll finish out the year. So the school year in Bali finishes in June, and he will finish that out, and then he's going, because I know you're all wondering, like, where is he going to school? Kingston is going to school at a brand new football school. So there is a brand new football school opening, and it's really exciting. Because he's a football, he absolutely adores football. That's his thing, it's his passion. He loves it, and it's the right time really, because he's 13 now, and it's a good time for him to go. So he's going to this football school, and so what they'll do is, the academy here is called SBK, and it's run by an American guy called Brandon. He's really lovely, and he played at the Galaxy, LA Galaxy in Los Angeles, and he started a football school here, and so they'll go to that, and then it's aligned with Laurel Springs. So they play football in the morning, afternoon, they do Laurel Springs during the day as their school program, and then it's to try and build them up in their schooling and their football to be able to get them, hopefully, a scholarship in the US. Hang on, we gotta wait. Bake's coming. So I never thought that would happen though. I never ever thought he would leave green school. And Kingy, I don't know if I've told you this story, but Kingy is someone, people will say to him, oh, you're so lucky you live in Bali, you must love it. And he'll be like, oh, I don't love Bali, but he says, I love the green school. It was a very hard decision for him to leave green school because he does love it so much. He's got so many friends there. I mean, he's been there for 4 years of his schooling life, and from a little boy to kind of become a teenager. So it was a hard decision, but I think we're just jumping into it, and why not give it a try, see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, like, it's not a drama, but it's great that he's given it a shot, and hopefully it all works out. So it's all very exciting. So he's leaving green school, but Mila, of course, she's in high school at green school, and then Indy is at primary school. So Indy will be going into her last year in primary school, grade 5 at green school. And in grade 5 at green school, they do this awesome thing called footprints. And at green school they have these projects. So grade 5 is footprints, grade 8 is quest, and grade 12 is greenstones. And these are massive projects that they put together, and they work on it for most of the year. And so what Kingston did for his footprints, he got a local artist he found skateboards that were being thrown out. He got them, he sanded them, he made them all nice and smooth and lovely, and then what he did was, it was really cool, he got a local artist here to paint on them, I'm going to show you some, to paint on them environmental heroes. So there was like Malate Wilson, if you don't know her, she's a green schooler that started the Bye Bye Plastic Bag project. There was John Hardy, because of course he started the green school, so that was a pretty big effort and pretty amazing. And then he sold them, and all the profits from the skateboard, so it was meant to be like it would hang as art in your house, and then all the profits went to the orphanage that we help support, and that is called Chloe's Orphans, and it's a very small orphanage in Denpasar, and we've been helping them out now for over 3 years. So really, as soon as we got here, we started to help them out. It's been so nice, and with it, Kingston was able to buy them bunk beds, he was able to buy them mattresses, he was able to buy them a massive dining room table, because they were all sitting away from each other, and it's Christian based, and so they had this massive dining room table with chairs, and yeah, it was really lovely. So we try and support them like 3 times a year, so in the beginning of the year, in the middle, and then right near Christmas. And so that was what Kingston did for his Footprints project. So these are big, so Indy will go into that next year at Green School, which is a big deal, and she has no idea what she's doing. I'm like, maybe you should start thinking about what you're going to do for Footprints. And she's like, and her brothers and sisters, of course, give her rubbish. Now look, oh, they've started to burning on our way back. Look, Bernie, 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 burn the rice paddies. Yeah, so see, it's the end of the rice cycle, but it's horrible to walk through. Oh, the smell. And once it starts hitting near my home, oh, you can't sit outside just for a few days. So yeah, so India's going, and then yeah, Mila's going into grade 10 at high school. So still 2 babies at Green School. And sadly, I have to say, Green School put up the prices again. Oh. My goal was like, gotta get Mila to the end, gotta get Mila to the end of high school. But yeah, Indy's like, I want to graduate Green School Bali. I'm like, let's hope they don't put up, Green School Bali has put up the price every year since I've been here. So yeah, it's, I don't know, I guess, you know, you have to see, is it becoming unaffordable for us? I don't know, maybe, we'll see. We'll just have to keep an eye on it, but the goal is definitely, we've got to get Mila to the end. So yeah, so you know what, it's been an interesting time, and we're heading, now this rain hasn't come, so thankfully it won't, because we're nearing the end of rainy season here in Bali, so that's lovely. You know, rainy season, I think I've told you, runs from October to till about April. Yeah, that's normally like a good amount of time, I'd say, but it's been very light this year. We've had not much rain, but it has been scorching hot. So I look forward to, I always love June, July, because it's always a bit cooler and it's quite lovely. So it's, yeah, it's super exciting to get to that, to get to a little bit cooler. I love the heat, but whew, it's hot. So I have some super exciting stuff coming up. I'm doing these little catch-ups with Jackie, which I'm excited about because they were really fun to film. I'm filming them as we go, you know, like I've already filmed 2, so I need to get them out to you. And luckily I was able to save them through losing everything on my computer. So we're going to do some catch-ups with Jackie, and they're going to be some fun ones, some serious chats, and it's cool because you get to meet some of the Green School community and maybe some of the expat community here in Bali. So I'm super looking forward to that. Will you have a seat? I'll sit down. So we've got the catch up with Jackie coming up, and they'll all be different. So some of them will be fun, some of them will be more serious, and then we've got lots more videos coming up. Now I have to refilm them all. I can't believe it. That 2 minutes. Oh, do you know what? Oh my God, I have to tell you. I'm reading this great book at the moment. I've nearly finished it. I'm like 3 pages away, and it is called, someone told me it's old, but I was like, well, I only saw it in the bookshop in Bali the other day. It's called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I'm loving it. You know when you read a book and you're like, yeah, that's a book. I don't read fiction books. I'm not a big fiction lover because I think my time's quite short right now, so I love to read things and actually learn and grow from them and do all that wonderful things that we should be doing in life. So it's called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, and I really, really love it. I recommend it. And don't just read it. You know how you read it and you're like, yeah, I read it and it was good. I mean, really read it. Read it, take it in, and it'll be a book I think you'll keep forever, and then you'll make changes in your wonderful life like he did. I can't figure out, so maybe someone's who read it. The guy who wrote it was called Robin Sharma. Robin Sharma. But the two people in it are John and Julian. So Julian was the monk who sold his Ferrari. So I don't know how Robin comes into it. I'm not very good at reading like the acknowledgements and all that stuff, so maybe it says there who Robin is and how he found this wonderful story. But it's definitely a must to read. And then it's a full moon on Tuesday and pretty much the world will go crazy. So let's all be calm for the full moon. And remember, if you're feeling a bit grumpy, it's just because of the full moon. Nothing to do with you. But just be kind. Be kind and be nice. So anyway, I think we've got to keep walking because, oh God, seriously, I've lost them again. Bijou, Archie! Oh my Lord. Oh. There go the little rascals. So they ran. This is what they do, see, and because I'm talking on camera and not paying attention to them, I'm like, where are they? The Rose Baddies! I've lost them! So anyway, great book I'm reading at the moment. Guess what? I'm still watching The Crown. I know. I think it's taken me a year to get to season 3. Yeah. Actually, Princess Diana has just come into it. So you know how long this has taken me. But I'm still enjoying it. But it really has taken me a long time to get that far. So watching The Crown, reading The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, please go and read it. Like, truly, 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 truly. I think the whole point, if I had to tell you anything about it, I think probably 90%, maybe 99% of us don't live to our full potential, and we don't, you know, when we're, I know it sounds a bit Bali-ish, but expat Bali-ish, you know, you are brought into this world and you have a reason for being here, and I think so many of us don't find the reason for being here and don't do what we truly want to be doing and what we're meant to be doing here on this planet. And that kind of gives you a kick in the ass to be like, you know, like, come on, start living your life. It's nobody else's life. Start enjoying it. Look at the flowers. Don't film while you're walking the dogs. I'm actually pretty good at being an attentive parent to my dogs and my children. But yeah, when I'm filming, I did lose them. So anyway, and what else can I tell you? Not much else. We're looking forward to so much happening ahead. I can't wait to show you the catch-ups. I think I have to make them R18 because you know, some of the context, I guess, isn't child friendly. So otherwise YouTube might, I don't know, tell me off, do something. I don't know what YouTube does. If I'll probably sue me or something. So those will be R18, those catch-ups with Jackie. And yeah, and look forward to so many other videos to come now that I have to refilm them all. It's brilliant because I had so much time in the world. Anyway, lovely to thanks for watching. I wish I could see you, but I can't. And bye here from Bali. Look, I've got some more burnage. Isn't it so dark now? It's crazy to think the time that has passed and how dark it's got. And the burnage that has started. And look, these guys are flying kites. Oh my God, can we see? These sweet boys are flying some kites. See, this is what the monk who sold his Ferrari. Can you see them? There's a guy. Where's another guy? There's a guy. This is what the monk who sold his Ferrari is telling you to do. Go and fly a freaking kite. You'll love it. Start living your life, guys. Right, love you and leave you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. And thanks for watching. See you later from Bali.